High school girls Division I state semifinal, Pickerington Central against Toledo Notre Dame. Tigers down 5 early in the first. Madison Green, you know Green's going to play well on St. Patty's weekend, all the way for the layup. Pick Central down 3. Then later in the first, Tigers down 1. Not for long, though. That's the reigning 10TV Athlete of the Week, Malia Perry from long range. Pick Central up 2, and they pull away. Tigers win 52-42. They advance to the state finals, where they will try to repeat as champions. And now we bring in Zach Fleer from 270hoops.com. Zach is the high school basketball authority in Central Ohio. That's what it says on the business card. Let's start with Division I boys. Pick North against Olentangy Liberty. Zach, there is so much talent in this game. Break this down. What are you looking for in this one?
So for these two, these are the two hottest teams in Central Ohio. Pick North won 11 straight games. Olentangy Liberty's won 13 straight games. And Pick North's last loss was to Olentangy Liberty on January 26th. In that game, Liberty dominated. But Pick North is really hot right now. I think this could go either way. And both of these teams are both playing for their first trip in the state tournament. So a lot will be on the line. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, you get that revenge storyline there. Now, in Division II, we have South representing the City League facing Lima Shawnee. Can the City League champions advance to the state Final Four? So South are facing a Shawnee team that is very young, very athletic. But South has guard play, and in March, that's what you need to win. This team's confident. They've had a great week of practice, and Ramon Spears, this is what he's built, this is what he's wanted for this program, and they're right there on the cusp of it. If South can win tomorrow, it'll be their first trip to the state tournament since 1986. So there's a lot on the line for the Bulldogs, and I think they'll be able to get it done. Yeah, how cool would that be, too, for the City League to have someone representing there? Now, in Division III, we have Harvest Prep facing Wheelersburg. You were here about a month ago. You were driving that Harvest Prep hype train, okay? Are you still on the bandwagon as we go to the regional final? Absolutely. Coach David Dennis is one of the best. I'm a big fan of what he does for that program. They're facing a Wheelersburg team that is 26-0. They played them in the regional semifinals a year ago. They won by 18, but Tanner Holden had 35 points in that game. They don't have really a matchup for Tanner Holden in tomorrow night's game, so it's going to be a challenge. But I think Harvest Prep with C.J. Anthony, with Brandon Beavers and Sol Hines, they got the senior leadership. I think they'll get it done. And if they can win that game in the regional finals tomorrow, I think they're a sure bet to get to the state finals and maybe bring home the first Division III championship for a Central Ohio team since 1998. So there's a lot on the line for the Warriors, but I think they can get it done. Wow, 21 years. That's really cool. Okay, let's talk girls basketball. We have Africentric trying to win back-to-back state titles for the first time in school history, which is hard to believe given how dominant they've been. Do you like their chances to go back-to-back? Yes, they face a Waynesville team whose tallest player is 6 foot. Africentric's point guard is about 6'2", and then they have two other girls at 6'1", and then Sakima Walker, 6'5". Coach William McKinney, he's arguably the best coach in Ohio, if not the Midwest. I think the Nubians are going to get it done. Jordan Horston, you know what you're going to get out of her. She's a McDonald's All-American going to Tennessee. I think they'll get the job done. Alexia Smith is another player in that team that you cannot forget about. And I'm a big fan of Malia Johnson. She can play as well. Her brother, Marcus Johnson, is playing for a regional title tomorrow for South. So a lot on the line for the Johnson family. I think Africentric gets it done. Pickerington Central also trying to defend their championship. They're going to face Mount Notre Dame. What do the Tigers have to do to keep that trophy in Central Ohio? Well, you got Madison Green, you got Malia Perry. They're two big-time players. But a player I think that they can get a lot out of is Jocelyn Tate and Jada Tate. They are the younger sisters of former Tiger legends Jayshawn Tate and Jalen Tate. Those two girls bring a lot to that team. But I think when you have players like Madison and Malia, they got the big-time experience to get it done. Notre Dame Academy is a very good opponent. It's going to be a challenge. And it's kind of interesting because they are the sister school of Cincinnati Moeller, and that's who the Tigers lost in the state semifinals 2 years ago on the boys' side. So a lot on the line there for the Tigers. I think they'll get it done. When you have players like Malia and Madison, you know, they have the big game experience, and they're able to pull home and get the title. And between Pick Central and Africentric, is this the best girls basketball in the state right here around the Columbus area? I think so. And just outside of those programs, you have in that 2019 class, there's a lot of girls in that class that are committed to Division I, high major, mid-major, low major. There's a lot of girls' talent in Central Ohio right now, and I think this class right now, this 2019 class, is really special. Hey, Zach, great stuff. Remember, 270hoops.com, a great place for all your high school basketball content. Now, coming up next on Wall to Wall Sports Extra, Columbus Crew SC undefeated on the young season, but can they stay that way tomorrow at Mafre Stadium? Stay with us.